What's going on, Giants Nation? Your boy, Big Blue Steph, back at you with another video. Still rocking the Odell, waiting to hear back to see if, he gonna come aboard or not. But regardless if he does, I don't plan on seeing him on the field anytime soon if he were to come back. But Sunday, huge game. Giants, Commanders, Redskins, whatever. In Giants MetLife Stadium. It's always gonna be Giants Stadium to me. But playoffs really starts on Sunday. We got them two out of the next three games, two back-to-back games for them against us. We a half a game up on them. They've won what 6 out of the last 7 games. Even though the competition they've played ain't been all that great, but they've won. So same way with us. We just play who's on our schedule. So this is gonna be huge. We got to win these 2 games. If we win these 2 games against the Commanders, hopefully throwing a win against Philly in there too, we're in the playoffs. Plain and simple. We run our own course. But we just can't afford to have no letdowns, no Detroit Lions type of game where we don't come out with the effort. That would just be a horrible, horrible outcome for us. And I don't know if we could recover from that. We definitely got to get this win on Sunday. And I'm really putting it on the O line. Washington's O line, D line comes with those 4 first rounders and blah blah blah. It don't matter who's on that O line. We need to be able to run the ball. Get Saquon them holes. I'm glad that Feliciano's back. Sounds like Evan Neal's coming back, so there's gonna be big holes. Nick Gates inserted into the lineup, and he's already brought the juice ever since he's been for these last 2 or 3 weeks. So I think if that O line really is gelled, it's only been a week or so since they've all been healthy. Possibly, Bellinger back in the fold. That's another blocking slash, you know, Daniel Jones target. For a quick, 5-6 yards. We could definitely win this game. There's no reason why we can't. The biggest thing that scares me outside this D line for the Redskins is McLaurin and Curtis Samuel. I don't know if Fabian Moreau's playing. I don't know if we got enough depth. Hopefully, Wink could scheme up some pressure so that we don't have to really worry about too much of what Heineke could do, because he's one of those quarterbacks that he will give you the opportunities. He'll sling the ball. He's a Brett Favre-ish, but his accuracy is terrible to me, and he'll give you them opportunities for them ints. He'll scramble. So if he out the pocket, you got to smack him, knock him on his butt. But if you don't, the big plays are there. McLaurin has shown he could dust us plenty of times. So that's my second biggest, fear that if we don't get things right, this could be a bad game for us. But I'm very optimistic. I know Dayball was pretty pissed after the last game. The effort was there. It's just we couldn't get things together. We fell apart. I did my last little video about the Cowboys loss. I think I was only a minute. I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to put it behind us because we really should have won that game. But we just didn't have that same effort. We got tired, and they exposed us. They exposed Darnay Holmes like a mug. Good God, that dude got burnt so many times by CD Lamb. But he really should have been checking up. But hey, next man up. He was online, so hey, he took it. He took it like a man, and hopefully he can redeem himself throughout the rest of the season. But other than that, y'all, this is just a huge game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be glued pre-game. I'll be at home watching the game, man. I'll be in my man cave checking it out. I'm gonna have the bad dog. I'm gonna have Chris the Entertainer doing the sound, because if it's one of those Aikman and Joe Buck games or whatever, I just can't do it. Well, it's not even them because it's not even on ESPN. So regardless, I'm gonna be on YouTube checking them out while watching the game. It's gonna be one of those games that really hopefully solidifies Saquon Barkley, Daniel Jones. This is the biggest game we've had in years. Even going back to that Seattle game a couple years back, when we were 6-10 trying to make the playoffs. Um, this could be a staple piece that really solidifies Dayball in his era, Shane in his era, Daniel Jones, Saquon, the defense. Let's everybody like If we don't come out juiced up, ready to win this game, it'll be a travesty and it'll be a big letdown for this season. I mean, everything we've built up so far for this season kind of leads us to this point. You know, the effort, the grinding, like we got to get this win. We we weren't even thinking about playoffs before this game. You know, before the season started. You know, this was supposed to be one of those 3-14 or whatever. And hopefully we just see some progress. 6-10. I will say, my preseason, not even preseason. This was back in May when I did my little, whatchamacallit, prediction. I gave us 10-7. I had us at 7-4. I didn't have us beating Tennessee. I did have us beating, I think, Green Bay and Baltimore. But regardless, I didn't see us losing to Detroit. That's for sure. But we're right on schedule. What I thought we were gonna be, 10-7 will look good. Playoffs will look even better. I don't care if we 9-8 make the playoffs. We got to make the playoffs now. All the effort that we put into this season, there's no way it just wouldn't feel so good. We've seen a lot of progress. We've seen that this team will fight, fight, fight to the end. Even when we're outmatched, even when we got our fifth stringers in against their starters, we still fighting. So playoffs, man, this is what we've been waiting for a long time, Giants fans. I really hope we get there. But anyway, man, I'm glad y'all was able to watch this video. I'll catch y'all on Sunday. I'll be on Twitter, YouTube, and I'll be watching the game. And hopefully we come out with that dub. I can go to work on Monday, go into DC, and be like, Giants Nation, gotcha. Respect the G-Men. Anyway, y'all, have a good one. Like, subscribe to this video, share it out, help me get my visibility out. And yeah, y'all, take care. See y'all Sunday.